Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd just do a quick chat today to update you on how my using up 10 products before the end of 2014 went. And in short, the answer is not that well. I looked at the video I recorded on, I think, well, it was some date mid-October, where I picked out 10 products that I thought I might be able to use by the end of the year and kind of committed to using them regularly enough to try and get through them. And in short, there is only one of them which I have finished in that time, and it's this one which featured in my last empties, the Laura Mercier Eye Basics in linen. And although you can still see the colour of the eye cream coating the side of the tube, I have in fact finished this up and it's ready to be slung. So that was my one success. However, I can say that I have still got two more of the same batch to use up that I'm kind of working my way through. They weren't part of the tag. I'm getting through this one pretty quickly. It's actually very similar in shade to linen, a bit more warm brown toned, and I use it as a base for whatever eyeshadow I'm putting on. It works a bit like a primer for me. I've also got it in this silver tone, which I think I bought for when I was doing more smoky or grey or blue eyes, which I don't do so often, so it's a bit trickier to use. I have been using it this week, and actually I've used it on its own a few days, kind of just giving a brightening up to the eyelids. It's been quite successful. So I'm working my way through those two products that have been in my cosmetic drawer for a long time. I do like them. They are effective as an alternative to eye primer, but I want to get through them, and I did get through this one. I'm pretty near to getting through this Laura Mercier, what's it called, Undercover Pot. It's their concealer pot. They've changed the packaging of this product, but they still make it, and it's a really good product. And you can see that I have pretty much used, except around the edges, the flesh-coloured light cream corrector for blemishes. And I've done quite a lot of finishing the yellow-toned, much less creamy, but a perfect shade for covering my quite dark under eye circles. So although I haven't quite finished it, I am going to persevere with it and not throw it away. I don't think it's gone off yet. I'd quite like to use up this under eye camouflage, which is working quite well. And then I think I will probably transfer the powder, which is quite useful for fixing concealer, into a more usable pot, because it's a bit messy in that container, and that's definitely going to be left over. But I am going to persevere with that one. I'm also, I think, pretty near getting through this healthy serum from Bourjois in shade 51. I do like it. It's really difficult to see where I've got to, because although I'm pretty sure it's nearly over, because it's quite difficult to squeeze out now, it just looks full because the serum foundation adheres to the side of the bottle and you can't see what you've used. But I've gone through it. I don't think I will purchase again in the near future. It's a good drugstore foundation, but to be perfectly truthful, I would rather pay more for a better, more upmarket foundation. I'm going to persevere with my Burberry Glow. There isn't that much to use of this one, which is easier to see, and I do like the product. It's a glow product to wear as a kind of primer. Again, well, I was going to say I'm not sure I would purchase it again, but I have my eye on an eBay purchase, which is really a Tom Ford eye cream that I want, which is no longer made, but it's being sold with a bottle of this. So if I win that, I may get another bottle to get through. Now, I didn't make any progress at all with my Lizzo Sheer Skin Tint in SPF 15. I resolved in my tag to use this up. It's kind of tinted moisturiser, but in truth, although I liked it a lot when I bought it, I've got much better products now, and to be honest, the colour is too dark, certainly at this time of year, for me to wear very comfortably, although I can blend it out. And I was going to kind of wear it on off days like today when I'm at home and not wearing much, if any, makeup, but the truth is I'd rather use my other better BB creams and other better tinted moisturisers. So the reality is I've had this for about 2.5 years. I haven't used it up. I haven't made good progress with it. The time has come. I'm going to throw it away. The time has also come for some lipsticks, I think. I didn't make much progress with either of the two I earmarked to use up. One was this Benefit Rush Hour, which I thought was a very good take on the kind of almost 90s brick pink colours, very warm, that were coming up in the autumn. But I just haven't used this. However, it still smells okay. There's not a lot to use, so I'm not going to throw it out. I've bought an awful lot of lip products recently, which I'm really enjoying using and we'll be talking about a bit more in other videos. So that's kind of the excuse for not using that, or this one, which was a Smashbox plum coloured lipstick that I really liked and I have used quite a bit. I wanted to use it up. I've barely used it at all, not least because I bought all those Tom Ford lipsticks, which I'm using like mad now. And I think the time has come to junk this one. Partly because when I looked in my stash, I saw I got this one, Plumful by MAC, which is a luster, which I haven't worn recently, but I do wear a lot. I have to say it's getting that kind of white frosty coating on it, which doesn't look good. But it smells absolutely fine, and I definitely haven't had it as long as this Smashbox one. They're so similar in colour that, honestly, the time has come to ditch the old Smashbox one and just concentrate on using the MAC one. So I am going to get rid of that. I have had the Korres lip butter in my handbag for most of the time since making the tag video, and I still haven't even touched pan at the bottom, as they say. However, it still smells very delicious and mango-y, so I'm going to persevere and try and use it up. I have hardly used the Touche Eclat, and in fact I discovered I'd got two of them, both on the go in my cosmetics drawer. So I've opened two and started using two at the same time, foolishly, and then preferred the Maybelline. I'm not ready to throw them out, but I do need to get using them, so going to persevere with those. And then this is the one that I've kind of ummed and ahed about. It's this really old Smashbox eyeliner that still got loads of product. And I do find it quite useful when I want to do a kind of smudgy line under the lower lashes. The packaging looks just terrible, but I did say if I hadn't used it, and I knew I wouldn't use it all by the end of December, I would bin it, but I cannot bring myself to do that. I don't know, does anyone else have these really old, yucky looking products that they use once in a blue moon, but still enjoy and can't bring themselves to get rid of? I don't know. So I'm going to give that another 3 months and see how I feel about it. So the upshot of that tag was kind of interesting. I'm not sure what I learned from it really, other than I find it really hard to let go products that I've once really enjoyed. I mean, I can let go products that I feel a mistake from the get-go, and I get rid of them pretty quickly. But the ones I start by liking but don't use up, I don't know, I have a problem with that. Other than that, I'm not sure I've learnt a lot from this tag, but I have tried. So let's see how I do in the coming months. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.